Hi, my name is Songs. I'm from South Africa. So I came to come visit Greensboro for today. Heard a bit of poetry from the guys from the poetry project. Pretty impressed. As I was sharing with the guys today earlier on that back at home we don't have much poetry and it's not as visible as we would like it to be. So it's pretty interesting for us to sort of have that experience and have sort of Americans showing us what they feel and what they think, you know, through spoken word. So we pretty much really enjoyed it and pretty excited about it. So yeah.
All right, thanks, man.
So the Poetry Project is an organization that prides itself in using poetry
to teach, build, and inspire the communities that we call home.
through structured workshops,
Poetry slams,
and open mics. We create safe places to share our lives and tell our stories.
Since being a part of the Poetry Project, I've been fortunate enough to teach workshops to kids for the past 3 years.
I've been able to travel to California and to Chicago to perform in front of various audiences.
I've been able to be featured on A&T's radio station and find a sense of pride in my own voice.
My name is Micah.
I'm Jada.
And I'm Percy.
And we are the Poetry Project.
I've been writing epics, novels, symphonies to the tune of change, decoding the Morse code that my mind seems to translate into thoughts. Thoughts translate into the truth. The truth translates into poetry. Poetry be the ammunition I need to translate these words into the weapons, into the AK-47s, into the answers of how to reach heaven. Call me the Bible, because my use of proverbs and nouns will leave you singing songs and songs. Even Solomon wasn't ready for this revelation, because my chronicles are as beautiful as the Garden of Eden and as drastic as the fall from grace. You see, grace has kept me this far, but my words will lead me on. I'm on the verge of being an eloquent young lady and a phenomenal woman, an inquiring student and an inspirational teacher, a gifted scribe of struggle and triumph, and a talented translator of love and life. My pens, they write in black ink in the hopes that red ink will no longer write the ending of my people's lives on concrete jungle. It's a jungle out there, so I cut down trees to create the paper necessary for the deforestation of my mind. I go deep sea diving into the parts of my brain where light does not exist. I'm preparing myself to go into places where life does not exist. This is my life, and without this pen, I do not exist. I only exist for this moment right here, you in front of me right now, because I have been writing epics, novels, symphonies to the tune of change. But what is change without an agent? So call me 007, because I want to leave this earth shaking, not stirred.
They say us poets sometimes get too complicated.
That our bars go over heads. Well, exercise your mind sometimes and pull up. Instead of us bench pressing, they say there's power in the tongue. Well, mine does a lot of weightlifting, changing movements into words and pieces into puzzles. You can say I'm shape-shifting. I try angles that are obtuse, a few jokes that are a cute way to be right without the 90 degrees.
Because the IED's tearing the heads to shreds, so I maintain the ideology that the pen is mightier than the sword, so my words,
my mind,
these rhymes scribbled on these blue lines assert the idea that speechwriters, oratorical savants, poets, basically, are soldiers. Blunt rhymers on the front lines trying to change minds, to break chains, to make way for kids like me, who used to be too shy or too quiet.
And as high as we stand on this stage, we
are still fair in height.
We blaze the stage with fire in our throats, and these words are like liquor shots. And try to get on this stage and pour your heart out. These bars aren't tender. Yet you still want to walk a mile in our shoes. Well, let's take a brief second. You don't need 60 of those to see our minute. Get it? Hours, seconds, 60 minutes. When we divide so many hidden messages that Victoria is jealous of our secrets.
In a world where guns are more readily available than college tuition, verbal pacifism isn't going to right wrong. So I write songs and psalms to prolong a world worth living in. Before it becomes a world barely worth fighting for, I'm fighting more and more every day for your right to write and say. And I say what I mean, and I mean what I say, so say word. Word. We don't do this for the applause, reaction, or the snaps.
We never desire to be fitted to this new era, so we don't need your snapbacks. They say us
poets are too deep.
Well, we're the excavators of your minds, digging passageways through your thoughts, archaeologists of the truth, skeletons in your closet, so dig that. And I have the right to remain silent. So I sit and I write what's right in order to remind others that they have the right to be outspoken.
So I pray verbs, nouns, and adjectives add to this arsenal I call a vernacular, because the page is a training ground, but the stage is a minefield. If you think we're too deep, you're ready to go spelunking. I'm debunking the idea that your lack of silence has to be nonviolent. You see, my bars are armor-piercing rounds. I'm trying to free your minds by any verses necessary. My words are weapons.
My words are your reality.
Realize the gravity in my vocab.
Not so high, Apollo can't reach.
Because we hold it down like Isaac Newton.
With more than peace as the prize for our voice.
Looking out like Galileo, way more vision in these poems. My words speaking as action, so you can say I'm bilingual. Ideals mio.
Leonardo with Da Vinci's Code trying to drown the Titanic to show true love.
We got the bars locked up like Fort Knox. Rock with us.
David and Goliath, but no rocks hit us.
We slingshot spitters, so you gonna get gunned down, or you gonna speak up. Words is weapons for positive change.
Oh hi, my name is We're from South Africa, and what I got from the interview today was that a lot of freedom of speech, the power you guys have in your voices and in your words, which is very great.
I totally agree with her. I'm Werner Birch and also from South Africa.
I'm Purity Kumalo, also from South Africa. I thought the poetry was great. There's a lot of rhythm. You guys can rhyme your words. And this was meaningful. Everything you said actually makes sense to us and we can actually take it at us. And yeah, so.
I'm Suzanne Stein and yeah, I was mind blown. It was awesome. That's all I have
Super
to say.
awesome.
Hello, I'm Nadine Schroeder, also from South Africa, and the poetry was amazing.
Thanks guys. It was nice to meet you all.
It was nice meeting you.